ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। Everyone raise your hands and say this Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to everyone and welcome to Krishna Chaitanyam channel. So today is the 12th day of the Bhagavad Gita series. We have been reading the Bhagavad Gita. We are chanting the Bhagavad Gita shlokas. We are knowing about the purport which has been written by Srila Prabhupada. We have been knowing about the most important values, what we eventually spoke about. And so, many things we have been done in this total 11 days. So this is the 12th day of the Bhagavad Gita. And eventually we totally completed 22 shlokas of the first chapter. And after that, we are going to start Bhagavad Gita 1.23 and Bhagavad Gita 1.24. So let us go with the recitation. After that, meaning. After that, recapitulation. After that, we are going to go in with the explanation part. After that, notifications. Hare Krishna. This is Bhagavad Gita 1.23. योत्स्यमानानवेक्षेहाम् य एतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेर्युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः. You can repeat after me. योत्स्यमानानवेक्षेहाम् य एतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेर् युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः. Let us recite the meaning. Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra. Bhagavad Gita 1.24. Sanjaya uvacha evam yukto rishikesho gudakeshena bharata सेनयोरुभयोर् मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम्. Can repeat after me. Sanjaya uvacha एवं युक्तो ऋषिकेशो गुडाकेशेन भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम्. So let us read the meaning. Sanjaya said, O descendant of Bharata, having thus been addressed by Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. So, these are the both slokas, the recitation of the both Bhagavad Gita 1.23 with Bhagavad Gita 1.24. So, at the last shlokas, what we have been learnt about Bhagavad Gita 1.21 and Bhagavad Gita 1.22. सेनयोरुभयोर् मध्ये रथं स्थापयाम्यच्युत यावदेतान् निरीक्ष्येऽहं योद्धुकामान् अवस्थितः कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे. So there is little bit hidden value beside this. Arjuna is ordering Krishna, although Krishna is the Parthasarathi. So Arjuna sitting in the Ratha and he is ordering Krishna. What order? It's not Swiggy order. Is telling Krishna to put the Ratha in the midst of the armies so that he can see who warriors have been there, who are attending, who are participating in this Yuddha, in this Kurukshetra Yuddha, the Kauravas side, he saw. So we think that this is literally impossible, because when we start with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead first of all. Everything, every living entity, every object, every thing, every resource, what is there in this universe, and all the numbers of the universes, everything is being controlled by the Lord Himself. When He blinks the eye, when He breathes, inhaling, when He inhales, all the universes come to Him. When He exhales, all universes go back. So, under His order, every single thing is going. We can take an example as air. It is breathing. So, the air, why does air is going eventually by Krishna's order? Science, it's there. But that is also upon Krishna's order. So, every single matter in this universe is with Krishna's order. Being a Supreme Personality of Godhead, he's getting ordered by Arjuna. Why? See, if you take an example as a person, as an impersonalist sitting in the Ratha, and where Krishna became the Parthasarathi, when he orders, Krishna gets never pleased in this. Whatever things he do, Krishna gets never pleased in this. What things he gets, Krishna never gives to him. It's like that. But in the Bhaktivedanta purport, what eventually you can see, that Arjuna is a great devotee, greatest devotee. You will understand him in the next slokas at Bhagavad Gita 1.24. Arjuna is the greatest devotee. You can make a story. So that's why he's being ordered. He's being ordered by a great devotee. So you can take another example as Tilak. So many people, this has also been discussed before. Many people said that we are putting this Tilak, we are putting the Lord's feet, the Lord's lotus feet, and we are putting the tulsi leaf so that he will be satisfied. But why Lord is also putting that same tilak like that? You know what's the answer for that? The Lord, he is been giving a tulasi leaf from a great devotee, great devotee's lotus feet. Sorry, great devotee's feet. He is giving a tulasi leaf. So that's why he is putting a tilak just like us. But the meanings are not same. So, in Bhagavad Gita, there is this like shloka called as Sarva Dharman Paridyata Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Aham Sarva Papyabhyo Mokshayishyami Masucha. Where he, Krishna says that you surrender unto me. All the sins will get destructed and you will get eternal service of me in the Goloka Vrindavan. There is a hidden word behind this. That Sarva Dharman Parityata. If you surrender unto me, if you leave the another words like Aham Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Ishyami Masucha, there is also another reason for this. That if you surrender unto me, I'll surrender unto you. See, Krishna is giving love and affection to us, to the greatest devotees. But if we give him love and affection to him, Krishna is just like a mirror. If we give sacrifices to him, if we give love and affection to him, if we give Harina, if we give the japa to him, what karma we are doing, if we give to him as a sacrifice, he will give to us as the same. He will give Harinama japa betterly this time. He will give us more love and affection than us. And so many things. So, if you surrender unto me, I'll surrender unto you. That's the title of the previous video, what we have been discussed of. So, let us go with Bhagavad Gita 1.23. Here, now the order what Arjuna is being said to Krishna, it's not still done yet. Yotsamana naveksheha ya ititra samagata datarashtrasa durbuddhe yuddhe priya chikirsavaha. Let me see those who are there in the side of Dhritarashtra, the side of Dhritarashtra's sons, Dhartarashtra, Dhartarashtrasya durbuddhe, wishing to please the evil mind of Dhritarashtra. Dhartarashtrasya durbuddhe yuddhe priya chikirsavaha. So, that's the meaning for this Bhagavad Gita 1.23. Now, you can see, now the Ratha is going. Arjuna, being a greatest Kshatriya, he knows everyone who will come. But still, he's going in the midst of the both armies. Why? He doesn't have any peace negotiations with him. He doesn't have any peace compassionation with him. He doesn't have any single thing that is related to peace. Because Dhritarashtra and Dhritarashtra's son, Duryodhana, all the Kauravas you take. It's here. Now, Srila Prabhupada described here in the purport that it was an open secret that Duryodhana want to usurp the kingdom of the Pandavas by evil plans in collaboration with his father Dhritarashtra. from the starting of the day, when the Pandavas' birth happened, before also so much happened. From the starting of the day, when Pandavas were there, every single thing was a trouble to them. And it was being made by the Kauravas, which has been collaborated with his father and Duryodhana from the childhood, where Duryodhana poisoned to Bhima, where he did so many bad activities that he should not do. He did every single thing that made trouble to the Pandavas. He said to go to Aranyavas, Dhritarashtra, for 12 years and 1 year for Ajnatavas. Every single thing was a plan from the Kauravas. Now he's still planning so that we can win above the Pandavas and be the kings of the kingdom. He's still planning about it. Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana are still planning about it. And now he bought Kurukshetra Yuddha. Krishna, he went as a peace messenger. As a normal person, Krishna went to Duryodhana. Shanti Duta, we call. So he went that, oh Duryodhana, he's just pleasing Duryodhana. You give him just some villages, they can rule, because they are Kshatriyas. Duryodhana, from the starting of the childhood, Duryodhana is every time in the modes of passion. Now also, it is like that. Duryodhana never realized, even though Krishna came in his Vishwarupa, Krishna came directly to give Duryodhana to realize, even though he is not realized, how this much impersonalist is he. He said, Duryodhana said, that what that pin went in that particular land, that small area of the needle of the pin which has been went and made a hole, that small area also I will not give. Duryodhana stated to Krishna like that. He's still planning now. Srila Prabhupada mentioned that therefore all persons who had joined the side of Duryodhana must have been the birds of the same feather. Dhritarashtrasya durbuddhe yuddhe priyachikirshavaha. Now Arjuna went. Arjuna, even though he know everyone who are pleasing the Dhritarashtra, that means Dhritarashtra's son, Duryodhana, Yuddhe priyachikirshavaha, in Yuddhe. So, now, why he wants to go? There is a fact behind it. A fact behind the facts. So, how much secrets are coming while we extract from the purport? So, when Arjuna went in the midst of the both armies, Arjuna, even though he know that these many people will come, these much quantity of Maharathas, Artharathas, Atirathas, Rathas, these many people will come, but he went there because this is the starting where Arjuna will ignore that oh Govinda, I will not fight. I shall not fight. Here it has been said. So now it's like Arjuna is not inversely proportional to the ignorance after the shlokas where we see he'll be directly proportional. He's just not within his heart. He just say, put my ratha in the midst of the both armies. It's not that much directly proportional. It's inversely proportional. So let us go to Bhagavad Gita 1.24. Here now the camera of the eternal, which has been taped by the eternal tape and which has been taped by the eternal tripod. I think so. It has to struggle now because there should be another camera now. Because Sanjaya will narrate. There will be only Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra, Arjuna, and Krishna talking. So we should need another camera, which should be taped with eternal tape, and for the camera also. So these are the both two characters who will be present in this Bhagavad Gita. Now he's saying, O descendant of Bharata, having thus been addressed by the Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. So now there is a word behind here. There is a word here. Evam yukto rishikesho gudakeshena bharata. Gudakesha. What do you mean by Gudakesha? We have been described about Evam yukto rishikesho. That means who is the controller of the senses. Bharata. We have been discussed here in this meaning. O descendant of Bharata. So those three names are here. Gudakesha. Let us describe. Gudaka. That means sleeping. Sleeping means many people in this days, they would eventually work hard from 9 to 5, eat and sleep. Sleeping is very healthy for everyone, but we can sleep for 6 hours, we can sleep for 7 hours, we can sleep for maximum 8 hours. But some people, like the children mainly. Okay, the children, we leave the children because we take an example for the children. Okay. So they are trying for the vacations. Like even though there is no vacation, they wanted holidays. So that's why they need playing. So they will sleep for 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours maximum. 14 hours and sometimes the whole day they would sleep. Even though they slept at the afternoon. So, sleeping behind 8 hours is just a sleep. But sleeping for after 8 hours changes the sleep from sleep to ignorance. Here you can see ignorance. Gudaka is also called as sleep and ignorance. Eshena. Gudakesha, here it has been said. Gudaka Esha. Esha means who thrived the sleep, who removed the sleep. Because here everyone gets shocked. Because who will live without any sleep? No one can live without any sleep. Srila Prabhupada slept for some hours and woke up at 2 o'clock for the commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam. No one can live without sleep. But there is not this particular physical meaning. There is a mental meaning here. Arjuna is a great devotee. Here it has been said. Arjuna is a great devotee that he can thrive the sleep and ignorance just by remembering Krishna. Always he remembers Krishna. Ma Manusmara Yuddhacha always remembers Krishna. Always. By sleep, even though he sleeps, he remembers Krishna. Even though he eats, he remembers Krishna. Even though he is in the Gurukul, he remembers Krishna. What a great devotee is Arjuna. What a great warrior is he. Udakesha, that is the meaning for that. So that great devotee where you can see, that is called as Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness or Krishna Chaitanyam. Always glorifying the Lord. Always chanting in the Mahamantra. Always reading many books. Always knowing about Krishna. Always as Jnani we have to be. Artho Jignasur Artati Jnani. So that's the one. Now that is also called as Samadhi now. So now on total, Arjuna is the greatest devotee. We have been described before in the in Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam. There is a particular purport in this. There is a meaning for Hrishikesha that we know that they are the controller of the senses. He's the controller of the sense of the living entities. Neither even though he's an animal or he's a human being. So now, first, if you can take an example as a normal living being who always wakes up at 6 o'clock, 6:30 or 7 o'clock sometimes, who always prepares his food, who always eats neatly, who always does his work 9 to 5, after that watches movie, after that eats, and after that he sleeps. This guy is also called as a human being. For him, Krishna just directs that what we have to do, what we have to not do. But for a great devotee, for a devotee of Krishna, he totally controls the senses. Totally. For a person who is normally, it is normal routine without any worship of the Lord, who is doing his karma, and sometimes he prays the Lord. Okay, the Lord directs him. But the devotee of the Krishna, he totally controls. So that total controls, there is in has you can take an example as one PDF. No, as a pen drive. If he totally controlled everything, Krishna will put a pen driver in Arjuna's TV. After that, everything will be Krishna's Leelas. Everything will be Krishna's childhood pastimes. Everything, it will be Bhagavad Gita. Everything, every single thing will be all the avatars of Krishna or Vishnu. So every time Arjuna glorifies, every time Arjuna remembers. So that's the meaning of Gudakesha. So now finally we have been came to this indecisiveness of the war. He will see, Arjuna will observe that what is happening here, what is happening there, what intensivity, what intenseness it's there for him, for these warriors. Let us describe in the next shlokas, Bhagavad Gita 25 and Bhagavad Gita 26. We can describe it. So, we have completed Bhagavad Gita. So, let us go with the notifications now. Everyone knows that if, like, I would start the transcendental pastimes of Lord. If any new viewers will be coming, if any new subscribers will be coming, for them a good treat from the devotion that every Sunday you can enjoy and hear the beautiful pastimes of Lord. And we'll start this transcendental pastimes of Lord from the context of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. We'll start this from 2nd February 2025 at this Krishna Chaitanyam channel. And I think so. There is only 2 days left for this. Everyone, they took Bhagavad Gita. I'm so happy about them. They are reading Bhagavad Gita. They are understanding the context of the Bhagavad Gita. But there are only some people who needs this Bhagavad Gita. The some people, the inquisitive, they should need this Bhagavad Gita. So you can English, if you want English, 280 rupees, Hindi 220 rupees, and Telugu 250 rupees. If you want any Bhagavad Gita in the circumstances of Hyderabad, you can take it at Radha. You can compose me in the Gmail at Radha Damodar 2210 at the rate of gmail.com. So from this, we have been completed our video. With that, we completed 12 days of Bhagavad Gita series. I think so. Everyone are doing Shravanam and everyone are discussing about the Bhagavad Gita. Everyone are doing Smaranam of the Lord, just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where you can see in this photo. So let us complete this video with a Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Shri Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. जय जय श्री राधे श्याम. हरे कृष्णा.